ladies and gentlemen, my name is Dennis, and this is Average Gaming, and welcome back to Pokemon White 2. We are in Mistralton City, and we are about to go take on the Flying-type gym, hopefully. I don't know if there's any story events beforehand, but we just arrived in the city at the end of the last episode, so let's go see if we can take on the gym leader. Nope, there's story events. Never mind. Hi there, Dennis. It's nice to finally be able to talk to you in person. I'm Professor Juniper. You accepted the Pokedex and came all the way out here with your partners. Here, I'll evaluate your progress for you. So Dennis, you've seen 93 Pokemon up to this point. I see. Thank you. This is a token of my gratitude. She hands me the Master Ball now? I only have 5 gym badges. This Master Ball is the most powerful kind of Pokeball. It can catch any Pokemon without fail. Journeys are about meeting Pokemon. Don't let a chance get away. Still, I'm amazed how much Pokemon distribution changes in 2 years. That means my research will never end. Still, you could say that's what makes it fun. Ah, Skyla. Hi, if it isn't Skyla. This is Skyla. She's Mistralton City's gym leader. Are you surprised, Professor? You did ask for a lift in my plane to cross Twist Mountain since you can't reach Obelisc City by foot. Ah, you're right. But I have a quick favor to ask first. I want to look at Celestial Tower. Do you mind waiting till I'm through? See you, Dennis. Be sure to always get along with all kinds of Pokemon. Honestly, I can't tell if she's just laid back or if she's not paying attention to anything outside her head. The apple sure doesn't fall far from the tree. What's next? Are you going to my gym to challenge me? Or are you going to follow the professor to Celestial Tower and do some training? As long as I get to battle with a strong trainer, I'm fine either way. I don't know what her levels are in this game. Let me actually up. I don't want to just rare candy up if I have to. So let me double check her levels and see if doing Celestial Tower first is the way to go. Let's see, we're playing Black 2, White 2. She has level 39 Pokemon. Our strongest, I believe, is level 36. Yeah, Zoroark's only 36. So let's go ahead and head to Celestial Tower first. And get a bit of training there from from trainers and such. If you stand still on the raised walkway, you'll fall off. I have a request for you. Please battle me. You know, that's going to be a fun feature in Scarlet and Violet as well. The fact that we no longer have to accept trainer battles. We could skip every single trainer battle that isn't mandatory if we wanted. I'm sure there's going to be story battles that we have to do. Obviously, the gym battles we have to do. The star bases we have to do. But like all the other trainers around the region, we could just completely skip. I am super excited for the launch of Scarlet and Violet, guys. If you guys haven't been paying attention to my social media and my Discord, by the way, links to both are in the description down below, and you should definitely check those out. The Discord is full of some pretty fun people to deal with, so yeah. So starting tomorrow at, tomorrow being Friday the 18th, aka launch day of Scarlet and Violet in America and Europe and worldwide, other than Australia, I will be doing a co-stream with Tiny Tina, Mr. Barnes, and Verbambi Teacher. We will be doing a playthrough together of Scarlet and Violet. Verbambi and Tina are playing Violet, and I and Barnes are playing Scarlet. So we'll be doing that Friday, November 18th, starting at, I believe, 3 p.m. EST. So about an hour before the videos usually come out. We'll be doing that. So come and check that out if you want. If you want to avoid spoilers, obviously, don't come watch. Because it's obviously going to be a very spoiler-heavy playthrough with us exploring the entirety of the game. But if you want to just come and hang out, I will be live streaming here on YouTube exclusively. I'm no longer going to be streaming on Twitch at all. So make sure if you want to, come check it out and hang out with us. Explore the game with us for the first time. I am super excited. I've already picked my starter. I'm going to be picking Sprigatito because I actually really enjoy his design and I'm really interested. I used both those Pokemon in Pokemon White, so I'm not going to use them here. Yeah, I'm really interested in what he's going to turn into. I've avoided as many leaks and spoilers as I could, so I have no idea if he stays on, four legs or not. I'm hoping he does. Audino. Fantastic, I could use the experience. I'm going to be picking Sprigatito. I believe Tina is picking Fuecoco, and that's the only two that I actually know. But comment down below which you're going to be picking for Scarlet and Violet when you get to play through. And make sure you check out the live stream. I'll leave a link to the live stream in the description of this video, so that way if you're watching this video late, you can check it out. I'll leave the direct link, so that way if the stream has already happened and you're watching this at a later date, it'll still show up and you'll be able to watch it. It will be an unlisted video, but with the link you'll be able to check it out. Actually, I don't think I'm going to unlist it. I might just leave it as its own playthrough, separate on my channel. Usually I unlist the live stream so that way it's not full up on my subscription feed. But I think I'll leave this one up as a playthrough. Make it like a marked series. Ducklet, Unpheasant, and Ducklet. Man, you have great diversity right there. And I have terrible start. I have a fighting type. Oh, actually, he needs to just do something, I guess. We'll quick attack the Ducklet. I need Cap to switch out into Magnezone so that way he can target all three. And I can leave Zoroark out, not Spanky, and go for Snarl. Because I should be able to just... I was going to say I could just Discharge, but he doesn't have Discharge. He has Electro Ball. I don't know why I was thinking he had Discharge. Yeah, it's actually really difficult to think coherent thoughts about Scarlet and Violet now because I'm actually super excited for the game. I was talking to my Discord earlier that this is the most excited I've been for a main series Pokemon release since I was a kid. I think the last one I was this excited for a main series, traditional battle mechanics and all that, was probably Diamond and Pearl, the original Diamond and Pearl, or maybe even Platinum. Because Gen 4 was before I stopped playing. Like, I stopped playing after Gen 4. I did not play 5, 6, or 7, which is why we're doing this playthrough now. And then I didn't get excited at all when Gen 8 was coming out, but my girlfriend picked it up, so I started playing it on her Switch a little bit, and I was like, yeah, this is pretty good. Let me pick it up on my Switch. I picked it up, and I've played it 2 or 3 times in different ways. I did a Wonderlock. I did a randomizer on the channel here, which is still available if you wanted to check that out. And I've played it a few times. They're not bad. They're not great games, but they're not bad, and I enjoyed them. To the point where it got me revitalized into liking Pokemon again. And so now I'm playing through Gen 5, and I'm going to play through Gen 6 and Gen 7. And then Legends Arceus was announced, and I was really excited for that, just because it looked like such a different approach to Pokemon. And obviously we know how that turned out, and it was freaking phenomenal. And so now, because of that, I am so excited for Scarlet and Violet. Open world, multiple different pathways, 18 badges, freaking incredibly improved graphics. Like Magnezone's actually shiny. You can see the fur on Lucario and stuff like that. Like the graphics look so good. You know, I hope the animations are as good as, you know, we want them to be, but I doubt it, because animation seems to be where they're really lacking lately. So we'll see on that. But overall, I'm just super excited, and especially with the latest trailers giving us information, you know, some of the Pokemon they've announced. I've already decided on one member of my team besides my starter, which is why I'm not going with Fuecoco. Because while Fuecoco definitely interests me, I'm choosing Sprigatito because A, Sprigatito also interests me, and B, I want Armarouge on my team. And it's a fire type, so I don't want it to overlap with Fuecoco. So Fuecoco will be in my next playthrough. I've decided on him. I probably want to pick up Titan at some point, because Titan looks awesome. And then you got the Paradox Pokemon, which are going to be super cool. I want to pick up, I think it was called Palmy. I don't remember what the Pika clone for this generation. The little electric dog thing that we're going to get at the beginning. I actually really loved using Boltund in Pokemon Shield. So I'm actually excited to use another Pokemon similar to it. And I might try and get one of my friends to trade me the other one, the bladed Pokemon, whose name is escaping me right now. Not Armarouge's counterpart. Ceruledge? I want to say it's Ceruledge, and I'm excited to use him at some point. Either save him for my Violet playthrough, or I will, or I'll get one of my friends to trade it to me. Though it does share a type with Armarouge, so I probably won't want to use both. So I'll probably use Armarouge for this playthrough because it's natively in the game, and then when I play Violet, I'll use Ceruledge. Oh, that's Pokemon. Mungus. Or Frungus. Yeah, my nose is a little messed up, guys. I'm sorry for all this sniffling. I'm not gonna fight you, there's no point. Huh. I want to say Celestial Tower didn't look like this last time I was here. Maybe I'm thinking of something else. Hi there. How are things with Skyla? Oh, you still haven't earned the gym badge yet? Well, if that's the case, I'll keep up with the field work until the plane is ready to fly. Oh yeah, why don't you try using this? Oh, hey, a lucky egg. Dope. Who's the weakest on my team right now? That would be Bloodhound, but I don't want Bloodhound to level up too much more until I get the Firestone. Pleases the spirits. I don't think I remember that from the other game. Hey, just battle you really quick. Come on, let's go. The reason I'm here is to kick all of your butts. Sharna. Sharna's actually a pretty decently designed Pokemon. I actually kind of enjoy its design. I did use mana for a little bit in my Pokemon White playthrough up until I got, was it Duosion? I can't remember if I used Duosion or not in my White playthrough. I definitely had a Psychic type, I know that. Thing's also like really bulky compared to what I expected when I first played through the game. Oh, and you hit me with a hypnosis. That's so annoying. Oh boy, come on. We'll switch to Snarl since it's raising its defense. Nothing matters, I'm pretty sure it's on 1. But... oh, come on! Wake up, Zoroark! There we go. Okay, got rid of the Musharna. I also have no idea what Pokemon are making a return to the game. I've not really been paying attention to that, mainly because my first playthrough, I always try and just use Pokemon from that region. So my first team will probably end up being, I don't know what it'll end up being, but I know at the start, I'll pick up Fido, the Pawmi, the starter, you know, the early route Pokemon. But I'm going to try and avoid all of the returning Pokemon for the first playthrough. Or at least that's the plan. So we'll see how that goes. I also decided that if possible, I want to do the gym challenge, the 8 gyms, last. Like if I can, obviously it's open world, so I should be able to progress through the other regions or the other areas without doing the gym battles. And if that's the case, that's the last thing I want to do. I want to make that the literal last thing I do. I want to complete the other 2 paths. Why did I do that? Why did I do that? I've distracted myself and now I just used a fighting type move on a ghost. As I was saying, I want to do the Path of Stars and the Herba Mystica stuff. I want to do that first. And then I'll start the Pokemon Challenge once I've actually gotten, like, probably by that time I'll have a full team, a fully evolved Pokemon, and I want to see how the level scaling is going to work. And I think that's the reason. Yeah. I think the reason why the Path of Stars and the Path of Legends is going to be giving us badges, because they need something to scale the levels based off of. That's my guess. My guess is they're doing it that way, so that way they can be like, okay, this person has 1 badge. The Pokemon in this area are this level. That's my guess. I have no definitive proof whatsoever, but when I heard about the 18 badges, I thought that was the reason. So when I go to the very first event, say the first event is the Fire Team Star thing that we've seen in the video a bunch, right? That will be at this level because I have 0 badges. When I beat that event, they will then be like, okay, 1 badge. The next event they go to will be at this level. I think that's how it's going to work. I don't have proof because I've not seen any gameplay. I've not checked levels. I've not watched videos. I've avoided every leak that I could. So I have 0 actual evidence to that fact. But that is what I believe. And I think that's the way it should be. And I think that's the way they should be doing all the Pokemon games from here on out. Is level scaling based on the number of badges you have. It just makes the most sense. And I thought that's the way it was going to be in the Isle of Armor, that I could go there with 2 badges from the main story and it would scale my levels, but it didn't. It had before the league and after the league scaling. So I was a little disappointed about that. I was really hoping I'd be able to go in with a team of level 100 Pokemon and fight a bunch of other level 100 Pokemon. But unfortunately, that's just not how it worked. And while it's disappointing, I don't really care that much. I do think that the Isle of Armor was actually a really fun place to go. But again, with most side stories, like in most RPG games, it didn't have great balancing, because now you're going into either the main story, and by the time you complete it, you're around level 60, so that actually works out pretty well. But if you don't head straight to the Isle of Armor afterwards, you're going to show up to the Isle of Armor over-leveled. And if you do the Isle of Armor stuff first, you're going to end up over-leveled when you go back to the main story to do the gyms. So again, the level scaling wasn't great, and I'm hoping that's why they're instituting the badges system for the other events in Scarlet and Violet. If that's what they're doing, then that means every event will have a scale based on the number of badges, which makes so much more sense. And it's just better. And it's something they could have done a long time ago. They could have made it so, you know, honestly, the easiest thing to do would be to read the highest level Pokemon or the average level Pokemon in a party, and then add a certain amount of levels to everything else. Even if they didn't do one-to-one scaling, if they made it like a thing, like, you know, the trainer's supposed to have level 12 Pokemon, you show up with Pokemon that are higher level, it adds like 2 or 3 extra levels. So it's not quite perfect level scaling, but it's more challenging than it would have been. You know, things like that they could do to make the game just that much more interesting, rather than just over-leveling a little bit and blowing your way through, which is why hardcore Nuzlocke became a thing. Because how do you solve that? Make it so you can't over-level. Make that a rule. And I did a hardcore Nuzlocke. I did a hardcore Nuzlocke of Pokemon Shield, randomizer Nuzlocke here on the channel. And it made the game a lot more difficult to have my level at the same level as theirs, or oftentimes under-leveled. So I think that's what they should do, and I think it'll be really interesting to see how they do it. Because with a completely open world game, you gotta have some sort of level scaling that makes sense. Because there's gonna be people like me that decide one of the paths is going to be the last thing they do. I gotta stop hitting that button. I'm gonna switch Magnezone up front to get a bit more experience, because I'm probably gonna be using him most often during the gym fight. Oh, random Pokemon, please go away. And it's just Litwick too. Like, Litwick's a cool design, but yeah. Thank you. I'm gonna try to battle you for like 2 minutes. Alright, Psychic Mickey, let's go. Mirror shot. Yeah, Psybeam's not going to do much against my steel body. Future Sight, okay. That could be a bit of a problem, but we'll handle it. And Psychic Mickey is destroyed. Okay, yeah, we'll battle this guy. I'm gonna battle everybody here. It just makes the most sense. You know, rather than just rare candying all the time, I should be doing as many battles as possible because it is supposed to be, you know, it's a Pokemon game. I should be doing Pokemon battles, not just skipping every single trainer and leveling up with rare candies. Rare candies are to catch up team members that have fallen behind through lack of use. Also, speaking of Volt Switch, I'm super excited about Cyclizar's new ability. The ability to frickin' to substitute and switch. That's gonna be a really cool ability. Not ability, move. Oh no, he gave me simple. I could decimate you right now. You gave me simple, and I have a boosting move. Doing a boosting move with simple on something like Striker with Sword Stance, you get, I don't remember if it doubles or if it just goes up an extra stage, but either way, that's either 3 attack boost or 4 attack boost from a single use of Sword Stance. Oh my god. It could be absolutely devastating. Also, this super nice. I loved the nurse class, the nurse trainer class. You gotta beat them in order to heal. You show up to them with a Pokemon on like 1 HP, and they're like, "Oh, you want to heal? Fight me!" It's like that level of challenge is just great. Go, Bloodhound! This thing's got a literal 4 times weakness to you. Just murder it. Burn it to a crisp. Ow. Die. Thank you very much. Well, first you beat up my Pokemon and then you try and heal them, so. I got a bit of extra time today, so this episode's gonna run a little long as I just try and beat Celestial Tower all in one. me. And we will send out Bloodhound. I need to get a Firestone. I think in my off time, I might try and go do like some battle subway stuff and get some battle points. And then go back to the Pokemon World Tournament and get the Firestone. Because I think that's pretty much some of my only places to get it so far. 7,600 bucks. Jeez, oh jeez, lady. Give us all the money. Wish I could beat up somebody's pet and get 7,600 bucks. With gentlemanly reserve. Well, sir, the only thing gentlemanly about me is the fact that I will politely kick your Pokemon's ass. Or Dark type. Umbreon. Umbreon is such a gorgeous Pokemon. For those of you who do not know, Umbreon is probably one of my favorite Pokemon. It's definitely my favorite Dark type for sure. It's probably like my second or third favorite Pokemon overall. My first, of course, being Aggron. Or the Aggron line. I love all three of them. Lairon is probably like my... Probably not as high up as the others, really, in the overall list. But Aron is adorable, and Aggron is freaking awesome. Such a beast. If anything, if he is in Scarlet and Violet, he will probably be the only Pokemon on my team that isn't from Scarlet and Violet. Especially if I could give him something like, I don't know, Ghost Terra type or something. To remove one of his weaknesses, that would be incredible. Or not Ghost, I probably want something that's going to resist Dark or Ground. Actually, the best one to give him would be Flying Terra type. Flying Terra type would give him an immunity to ground, a resistance to flying, or to fighting, which would be really nice. I don't know. Terra type just opened up so many doors. 3-type Pokemon, oh my god, it's insane. Like oh man, I was so excited to see that. I'm not a competitive battler, but seeing that really kind of made me think about getting into the competitive scene for this generation, because adding up 3rd types to everything is going to just shake everything up so much. And even if I don't get into the battling myself, I'll probably actually watch some battles of this generation. Yeah, I've never actually watched anything. The only thing I've seen, obviously, I've played in the RBL, the Artistic Battle League. You guys saw that; it was here on the channel. But other than that, like, I've not done anything related to competitive at all in Pokemon. But I'm actually, like, super excited for this generation. And I just really hope that it's that way I really hope there's a good battle tower, battle facility sort of thing in this generation, because that will be fantastic to do as well. What did I just pick up? I picked up Shadow Claw. Let's see if anybody can use that. Cap can learn it? Really? Wow. Okay. Suppose I can get rid of Aerial Ace since I have Fly. It'd give him an interesting edge against Ghost type Pokemon. because he'd be able to hit them and they wouldn't be able to hit him with stab. But I think I'm just gonna wait. Also tempting to give it to Lucario. Yes, ring the bell. I think when I did this in Pokemon White, the Swords of Justice showed up. Oh, is that really it? Nothing happens? Nothing happens? Oh. That's disappointing. Oh, well. All right, guys, we're going to go ahead and end the episode here. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. The next episode will be the gym battle with the Mistralton City gym leader, Skyla. Thank you guys, and as always, make sure you hit that like button if you enjoyed the video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and game on.